Good morning, grade two. Do you remember when we spoke in science last session, and I told you that we have many landforms on Earth? We have different shapes of land on our Earth because of what happened to the rock that it's changed, right? So I told you by the end of last session in science that we will speak about each landform in details in our social curriculum. Today we will start with the first lesson in social and in term two, and it's called land and water. In this lesson, we will speak about the different landforms on Earth's surface. What does it look like? What does it have? Do they have the same shape? Do they look like each other? Now let's start with the first word in our lesson, and it's called landforms. What is the meaning of landforms? We said it before. Landforms, different shapes. Landforms, different shapes of land on our Earth surface. Like we have mountain, we have hill. The Earth is made up of different landforms. So landforms, different shapes. Landforms, different shapes. Okay, what are the landforms that we have on our Earth surface? We have mountain, we have hill, we have ocean, we have lake, we have river, we have different shapes of land on our Earth. Okay, so landforms, different shapes. Okay, grade two, sorry for the interruption. We said that we have different landforms on Earth. We have different shapes of land on our Earth surface. Let's start with the first landforms that we have. It is valley. It's one of the landforms that we have on our Earth surface. What is a valley? This is a valley. This is the valley. This lowland, it's called valley. What is a valley? Valley, lowland, between mountains or hills. Valley, lowland, between mountains or hills. Valley, lowland, between mountains or hills. So the first landform, we said landforms, different shapes. Landforms, different shapes. Landform, different shapes. Landforms, different shapes. The first landform is valley. Valley, lowland, between mountains or hills. Valley, lowland, between mountains or hills. Please, I want you to repeat it many times at home to memorize it. Valley, lowland, between mountains or hills. So we will study the different landforms on the Earth's surface today. We started with the first landform, which is valley. What is a valley? This is a valley that I'm pointing to. Valley, lowland, between mountains or hills. Valley, lowland, between mountains or hills. Another landform, plains, flatland. We got it in grade one. We took it in grade one. Plain, flatland. It's a grassy. You can grow many plants and whatever. You can raise animals here, and also in the valley you can find animals in the valley. So one more time: valley, lowland, between mountains or hills. Valley, lowland, between mountains or hills. Valley, lowland, between mountains or hills. Plains, flatland. Plains, flatland. Plains, flatland. This is the second landforms that we have it on our Earth's surface. So number one, we said valley, lowland, between mountains or hills. Plains, flatland. Plains, flatland. Plains, flatland. So we spoke about the different landforms on land. Let's see what do we have on water. Island. This is the island. When you found a piece of land, of course you so like this island. If you went to Sharm el-Sheikh, you will find, or I visited once before, Tiran Island. It's on Sharm el-Sheikh. It's about like a land. in the middle of the water, and it has water everywhere around it, around this land, from all the sides. It has water from all the sides. So island is land with water all around it. Island is land with water around. Island is land with water around it. One more time. Valley, lowland, between mountains or hills. Valley, lowland, between mountains or hills. Plain, flatland. Plains, flatland. And as you can see that the plains can be grassy. Island is land with water around it. You will find that it's surrounded with water from all the sides. It's surrounded with water with all the sides. Island is land with water around it. Island is land with water around it. One more time. Valley, lowland, between mountains or hills. Plains, flatland. Plains, flatland. Island is land with water around it. Island is land with water around it. Remember the shape of the island? It's like a land in the middle of the water, and the water it's around this land from all the sides. Island is land with water around it. Island is land with water around it. Peninsula is land with water on three sides. Look at the difference between the island and between the peninsula. In the island, we have the water is surrounding this land from all the sides. But in the peninsula, we will find that the water is surrounding this land from three sides only, because the fourth side, it has land here. So island is land with water around it. Peninsula is land with water on three sides. I want to show you the meaning of peninsula. Peninsula here, it's a land that has water on three sides. But here, the island, it's land that has water all around, with water all around. Okay, grade 2. So we said from the beginning, valley, lowland, between mountains or hills. Valley, lowland, between mountains or hills. Plains, flatland. Plains, flatland. Plains, flatland. Island is land with water around it. Island is land with water around it. Island is land with water around it. Peninsula is land with water on three sides. 1, 2, 3 sides. It has water only on the three sides. Peninsula is land with water on three sides. Peninsula is land with water on three sides. So one more time, from the beginning, we spoke about landforms. Landforms, different shapes. Landforms, different shapes. Landforms, different shapes. Landforms, different shapes. We have different shapes of land on the earth. We have different shapes of land on the earth. The first landform that we will speak about is valley. What is a valley? Valley, lowland, between mountains or hills. Valley, lowland, between mountains or hills. Plains, flatland. Plain, flatland. It's very large, flat land. Plains, flatland. What about water? We have island. Island is land. Island is land, but it has water that's all around this land. From the four sides, we have water. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the water covers the four sides. Island is land with water on all around it. This is the island. Island is land with water on the four sides, or with all the sides we can find water that's covering or that's surrounding the land of the island. Peninsula is land. Peninsula is land with water on three sides. Peninsula is land with water on three sides. Peninsula is land with water on three sides. Please, I want you to differentiate between them. Peninsula is land with water on three sides. Okay, grade 2? One more time from the beginning. We said valley, lowland, between mountains or hills. Valley, lowland, between mountains or hills. Valley, lowland, between mountains or hills. Plains, flatland. Plains, flatland. Plains, flatland. Plains, flatland. All of these landforms are on our planet, on our Earth. Island is land with water around it. Island is land with water around it. Peninsula is land with water on three sides. The peninsula has water only on three sides. There's one more thing about land and water, which is lake. Also, we took late in grade 1. We said, what did we say about the island? We said that the island is land with water around it. But what will we say about lake? Lake is water with land around it. Lake is water with land around it. يبقى island is land with water around. Island is land with water around. Lake is water with land around it. Lake is water with land around it. Peninsula is land with water on three sides. You will know the peninsula from the three sides. Peninsula is land with water on three sides. Island is land with water around. Island is land with water around it. Peninsula is land with water on three sides. With water on three sides. Lake is water, not land. Lake is water with land around it. 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 And this is the shape of the lake. It's water in the middle, and we have land that's around it. The last land forms that we will speak about today is river. Okay, this is the river. Also, we took it in grade 1. River, fresh waters that move across the land. River, fresh waters that moves across the land. We drink from the river, the Nile River, right? And the water of the river is fresh water. It's not salty water like the water of the ocean. Okay? River, fresh waters that moves across the land. This is the shape of the river. River, fresh waters that moves across the land. River, fresh waters that moves across the land. Okay, Miss Angie, from the beginning, as we said, today we will start with the first lesson in term 2. It's called land and water. We will start with the different landforms on Earth. What is the meaning of landforms? Landforms, different shapes. Landforms, different shapes. Landforms, different shapes. The first landform that we study is valley. Valley, lowland, between mountains or hills. Valley, lowland, between mountains or hills. Plains, flatland, plains, flatland, plains, flatland. Island is land with water around it. Island is land with water around it. Peninsula is land with water on three sides. Peninsula is land with water on three sides. Lake is water with land around it. Lake is water with land around it. Lake is water with land around it. The last thing is that, or the last landforms that we will study in our lesson is river. This is the shape of the river. River, fresh waters that moves across the land. River, fresh waters that moves across the land. River, fresh waters that moves across the land. Okay, thanks grade 2 for watching. I want you to print the weekly plan about for this week in social and science, and to follow up what do we take every day. Thanks for watching. I want you to remember the meaning of each landforms and what does it look like, and I don't want you to be confused between them. Thanks for watching and see you later. Bye, grade 2.